How's everybody out there? Hope all is well. Hope everybody's doing well. We back for another one here, and appreciate all that support y'all be giving out here. Talking about some crazy stuff. Reading this weird book. Crazy, talking about etiquette, ladylike, being ladylike, some of the things a lady like, and so forth and so on. So yeah, check out this video. You know how we do it. I'll be back.
She act like the women, man. Like, women may give you 101 chances to get it right. And every time that they give us a chance, and I hear it as a man, we feel like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. I can do what I want to do. She gonna always come back around to me. But on that 101st time, once a woman has made up her mind that this is it, I'm gone. Like, there is no colder person on this earth than that type of woman. She'll act like the 10 years that y'all just went through never happened at all. That's one thing about women, man. Like, women may give you 100.
You bust the windows out of his car?
You know the saying go,
Okay.
if somebody show you who they are, believe them. He's had, before we
So
got
how many
married.
of his cars did you bust the
Three.
windows out of?
No, well,
Three.
no,
The
not the
Volvo,
window.
the van, and the Toyota.
I didn't, okay, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Shakespeare said, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." Do you know why that is? Because a woman scorned implies that she was provoked into ego dystonia and went after the man, went to chase the man, and then she still didn't detach. That pissed her off. Shakespeare said,
when women ask their partners to participate more in the domestic labor and caretaking of children, the two most common responses are, 1, I earn a paycheck, and without my paycheck, none of this would exist. And 2, I do a physically demanding job. I am physically tired, therefore I am not going to participate in the domestic labor and caretaking of our children. And what we know to be true is that regardless of whether or not a woman works, she does this domestic labor and caretaking, and she's expected to do so.
Like they always say, ladies can move on, or ladies scorn, or however they want to say it. Like, guys, you know, when the lady's done, she's fed up, she's fed up. So these are probably how she's able to move on and get past to her new beginnings and a wonder of delight, and being able to put things in the past, put him behind, put them in the past, and so forth. So yeah, this book is interesting. Get this out of my face. No, has would you want her to talk like that? Alright, that's it. And a real lady, beware the times true love's kiss. The lady, a kiss from one's true love is the enemy of the dark spell, but a princess to sleep for decades. But at the moment of truth, love's kiss, the spell will be broken. And the most coming with dwarfed in her past. Powerful. Told you he was a powerful mama. A powerful mama. When she says, he always has stuff to say. Little man, will you shut up? Just this morning, he was like, I think you look much better with pink hair. Little man, would you shut up? I'm tripping on this book, y'all. All right.
I didn't think the relationship is all about them. Everything is centered around what she wants. And if that's fine, in her mind, everything is cool. And she does not care what the man is going through. She don't care what his challenges are, or any of those things. So what ends up happening, the male believes that he keeps the marriage together because if he goes to cheat or whatever, they left you with the marriage because the marriage was all you wanted. You didn't actually want the man. You wanted the marriage. You wanted the fairy tale. So the man feels that he gave you what you wanted. You wanted the money, you wanted the kids, you wanted all of this crap. and never consider what he's mentally going through, never considers what he invests into the relationship. A lot of men deal with this. What they end up doing is getting things outside of the relationship, and what? The woman is still mad. Women think the relationship.
If a man has no friends, pay attention. If a man has no friends or a very small circle, don't get it twisted. That is not a red flag. That's a man who has mastered himself. A man without friends or a very small circle is a very, very secure man. He's learned that quality matters more than quantity, and he doesn't need an audience to validate his worth. His confidence comes from inside, not from the approval of others. He's not afraid to be alone because he knows his own strength. He is very selective with his energy and who he lets into his life. That is a good quality to have. He walks away from drama and gossip because he has built a peaceful life for himself and does not want to let that go. He doesn't need to be surrounded by people to feel complete. He's comfortable, he's grounded, he's steady, and he doesn't waste time on meaningless relationships. He knows that what he wants, and he doesn't waste time with it. So if you come across a man with very few friends or a very small circle, don't underestimate him. That's not loneliness. That is discipline. And he knows peace. It's not isolation. That is self-mastery. And men like that, they're the hardest ones to replace. If a man has no friends, pay attention. If a man has no friends or a very small circle, don't get it twisted. That is not a red flag.
A woman's scorn is a unique beauty of sorts. A little hyssop, a lot of bane, and plenty of karma for shitting on my name. Keisha Marie presents Black Sheep Beauty, Volume K, Woman Scorn. A woman's scorn is a unique beauty of sorts. A little hyssop, a lot of bane, and plenty of karma for shitting on my name.
I just feel like there's too many scorned women in America. That's my point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying.
As a black girl in the system, I was taught to hate myself. Raised in a black home, if you talk back, they grab the belt. I was jumping house from house. You don't know how that made me feel. 2 years later, grabbed the knife. I was ready to kill myself. You don't know shit about my life. You even know with me? I'm facing this world on my own. I ain't afraid to be alone. Mama died when I was 12.
A man can love a poor woman, but a woman can't love a poor man. That's just the cold, hard facts. Let me tell you why. When a man struggles, nobody saves him. But when a woman struggles, the world feels sympathy. A broke man ain't seen as a project, he's seen as a problem. A poor man learns early, love don't live where bills pile up. Respect comes after results. And until then, he's invisible. See, a woman can dress up struggle with hope, but a man wearing struggle, that's a suit dancing with the devil. Every day's a battle between pride and survival. A man is expected to smile while starving, lead while lost, and still make her feel safe when he barely feels safe himself. And the cruel part, the moment he starts winning, everybody who doubted him starts claiming they believe all along. But they ain't see the nights he sat in silence. When you're broke, you a burden, not a blessing. Love feel heavy when the fridge empty, and patience fade when bills don't.
But yeah, finishing this book here. If this has been funny, hilarious, somewhat amusing, entertaining, educational, whatever you call it, hit that like button. I always appreciate when you hit that like button. Subscribe and like, subscribe or like, whichever. All the support is good and appreciate anything y'all do. But until we do it again, until we back for another one, peace. Beautiful ones here. Y'all know I got all the love for y'all. Appreciate all that support out there. But get at y'all later.